the main one. And if anybody didn't know, Tipsy Canvas, if I could say honestly from my point of view as a business, there was this place in Sandyport. I don't want to call the business out, right? But there's a place that's always been in Sandyport. There's a place that's always been downtown where people do paint and sipping. The idea of paint and sip is not new. There are, even if you watch Shark Tank recently sponsored one business. This guy can't even paint. If anybody watched the episode, he can't paint, no talent, but he has a multi-million dollar company where he set up sip and paints around the world. The concept is so like recycled. I never would have believed what I see now with Tipsy Canvas. So I want to talk about, from a branding point of view, where did that come from? I know you talk about your love for carnival, and I know you talk about promoting, and I know you talk about art, but to bring them together like this, wait, talk about Tipsy Canvas. That's it. Don't tell me that's it. That's what I figure out. I want you to tell me the real. No, because it ain't easy. Super Mario is my boy. I worked with him for several years. He's my boss. We just did the show with Preston. Preston being doing it. But what y'all doing in 700, the business and the attention y'all bringing there, bro, I have to give it credit in that nobody, period, nobody has learned something that good, that quick, and that effective. Nobody.
Again, when the idea popped up in my head, it's a year and a half, 2 years, almost 2 years now. This is when I'm still in the mall. For those of y'all who know, I'm not in the mall. So, I was always thinking or trying to come up with something. What am I going to do next? I'm always thinking, what am I going to do next to brand, step ahead, whatever it is I come up with.
Hey.
Just to make an impact. I love to make impacts. So
it's crazy though, boy.
I was thinking, and and I was like, you know what? Always wanted to do this.
You don't know boring thing. You don't.
No, I ain't no boring type of dude.
Right.
I have a lot of experience in promotion. Artist, so I want.
And you draw. Don't forget that the T-shirt that they buying. I appreciate the shout out and you let me draw it.
They're not the T-shirts that I had you do. They're not for sale. They're actually just for me and staff.
I know, but they look dope, dog. And you're one of the few people. You even tap into this is what I mean. You tapped into your cartoonist side and draw a shirt that you want. And when you send that to me just to say, "Boy, Ren, throw this together and trace it and color it for me," I was like, one, it's easy for me to do, but once again, like, you reaching out to me to do something, and I didn't even expect it, dog. To be honest, if you didn't send me that, I wouldn't know you was in charge of Tipsy Canvas. I would have thought 700 hired you to come up with this.
No. But yeah.
Not 700. Sorry, seven. What's the name?
7.
Oh, 7. Yeah. Not 700. Sorry for that.
Yeah, like I said, it was just an idea. It was always I spoke to different people about it, about doing it and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that especially in terms of venue, I wanted to be setting something that's I would say classic because I wanted when persons come out there, I wanted them to dress nice, fun, party, more like a party scene, club scene, just change the whole narrative of what the scene is. That's what it was. When I first started doing it, I'm telling you the beginning, I remember this day, I had called 707 about the idea. I said, I have this idea. This is sipping paint. Not a sipping paint. It's something that's sipping paint on steroids. What do you do? You know what I mean? So they was like, okay, let's talk about it. We set up a meeting, company, talk about it. And I gave them an idea. They were, at first, they didn't seem too, okay, it's just a sipping paint. They didn't really see that vision.
The vision, yeah.
So, a few weeks later, it's like, okay, let's try it out and see how it's going to be. And we came up with a date. And I was like, okay, I need a DJ for this. I need a host for this. I need another artist for this to work along with me. This is when I approached Preston. Because like I said, I used to do it home.
Right.
Any other artist.
No, but Preston being doing that, really. Preston being at that.
Yeah, and I like Preston's style. I like his eyes. Everything about Preston, like his style, like whatever. And he's a teacher too. Right, so he pretty much knows exactly what to do with that. I didn't have to tell him what to do. He knows it. He had the background and
Just doing it, just shaking it up, taking people out.
Right, so it brought another element to it. That's the part, that's what I want. And then when it came to DJ, I knew it wanted.
Wow.
Because I know about it for a long time. This experience with music, old music, it's typically for anyone.
I want to put a pin there, and I think this comes with age and maturity, right? I meet a lot of young people who didn't know like Super Mario was Super Mario. So when they see him carrying on the mic, it's like, bro, y'all don't remember Charlie's like
Exactly. And that's exactly where it went. And like I say, he knows the music, he knows how to do it. You know what I mean? So I thought it was they were perfect for what I was trying to do. And then when I first took to Canvas, I had 10 people.
I believe you.
The second one, I had 3 people.
I believe you.
The third one, it went up to 20 something, like I think 24, right? And going back now with my emotional background, branding and stuff like that, I said, okay, I need to let me consider all the branding and social media and stuff like that. So we started branding on Facebook, all this other stuff, trying to get people intrigued with all the stuff like that. The fourth Tipsy Canvas had to honor to 40 something people. And from there, we are up to the we had to try to make it it's so many people that wants to do. And we added another day to it as well. Both days, Preston days, Friday is Saturday. Preston is sold out, I'm sold out. So it's crazy.
That's tremendous. Now, I want to get to some meats to give any of the listeners. One thing I love to see on the show is it's definitely about quality and not quantity. I mentor these young artists. I always tell them at the age of 30, but I realized I don't care how much people behind me. It's the quality of the people, right? So for those who listening right now, those who choose to listen to this for the next 24 hours, what would be like 3? I could pick out some lessons already that I learned from this, right? But what would be like 3 nuggets or 3 lessons or tips you would give them as aspiring artists when it comes to, now that's it, when it comes to rebranding after this quarantine? What would be 3 things you would tell them that they have to do? Because we're going into a fight. Whatever coming next, we don't know. The world about to change.
Well, I would say to just to keep working, stay consistent with the work.
Wait, 180 some pages, bro?
Yeah. I wasn't going that.
What about the videos in it? You could see the videos?
I don't know.
This is one of the
Put it
things
up
that
on
I'm
done.
Yeah.
But that was aggressive, Audrey. Why would you don't ever send me nothing like that again?
No, it's about like.
on my computer though.
I know we focus on what to give
That
people
is
starting off,
keynote too.
but I kind of.
I just want to see the video.
Respect, Matthew. I see you, man. But I kind of want to take it from the perspective. I want to take it from the perspective of artists who are already out there, but they now are affected by this quarantine. So, for instance, with me, I know I could get, John Bull and all these bookings I get around Mother's Father's Day. I look at my books for the last 3 years and I can say, shoot, like if this thing don't end in the next 2 weeks, I lost $6,000. That's fact. Bridget did the same thing. Me and Bridget do job to job. So we sitting down and it's like, you have to recreate your business. They're talking about other businesses and services, right? Paying your bills and all that going digital. But for for artists, like somebody who's established, who is hand in hand waiting just to deliver, but now they can't move, they lockdown. Um, Maybe you could give like two more encouraging nuggets, something to tell them on what to do during this quarantine time.
Boy, seems like a difficult question, but it's not. I'm gonna try and answer that. What to do? Because the thing is, what's so tricky is, this lockdown, what is gonna happen is,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much only can tell you what I'm doing.
Right.
I'm working, staying busy, staying creative, and again, I'm just working on things like, again, with the tips of canvas and stuff like that. I'm working
Mm-hmm.
when we do, you're gonna see a completely tips of canvas because I'm rerunning that whole thing
Okay.
in terms of everything. So I don't even want to get into the specifics.
No, don't. I ain't saying say the secrets now. I don't want you to say the secrets.
Yeah, so,
But it's
use this time, use this time for developing those ideas and just get better at what you're doing. That's pretty much
all right. I got a next one. I'm gonna switch up for the last tip. How about, and we got this question every show we did from different viewers, right? How about the drive to move on? Like, I know how I get up every morning and work. I know you have a thing, but maybe you could share what is it that keeps you going? Like, what is it that keeps you getting up every morning and boy, I gotta knock this out. I gotta stay the schedule despite being locked down. You're welcome. You're welcome. But use a seasoned artist, you could get this.
Listen, again, what I need to speak on what I do.
All right. Let me try to. So I asked Preston the same thing. I've asked every artist the same thing, to be honest. Hey, Preston, just sign in, boy. Sam, boy, sit down, so all that. I asked. Yeah, I tried, but in putting together all this, I'm trying to figure out those things. But and the thing I'm learning from seasoned artists is there is no thing to keep us moving. It's automatic at this point, and I think the automatic. If correct me if I'm wrong, I think the automatic has come because we have failed, but we've learned that there's like one more hit until the diamond. So in every story that you told me, from drawing in your mom's kitchen and she telling you find your real job, to starting different companies at the same location until you reach the airbrush junkies, to even Tipsy Canvas starting off with not much followers. I think most people, after the third one, and they didn't get the numbers they thought, would have been like, boy, I make a mistake. And I think something all of us have learned, even me, boy, because I had never tell nobody I start off at this level, boy. What they say, don't let them play you. Oh man, hey, this ain't about no BGC in alive. I tried to get alive, y'all ain't never see me cut alive with my head outside on. But but is it just that? Is it that we just being true too much to just give up?
Well, I wouldn't say give up. And I heard you mention the persons that came out with the tips and canvas. You know what I mean? That was giving up is never an option. You know what I mean? Giving up is never an option. It's always a way. And when they got those three persons that came out, I treated those three people like it was 100 and something.
Boom. That's it. No, I like that. I like that.
The same way. But that didn't discourage me. All that did was encourage me, because when I see things that makes me want to work harder, I need to step up my emotion a little bit more so people can know what's going on. And that's just how I am. When I started my Facebook page the first week, we only had a public 50 something. I'm all the way. I have 15 15,000 followers on the page now,
Shoot, dog.
up to 12,000 likes, and one of my, the average video on the page is two k views. One of my videos on the page is 1.2 million views.
Yeah, that's the one that went viral. I remember seeing that one, but that one went viral.
And the thing was, I didn't even boost that. That just took off by itself.
Right.
I didn't have to boost it. But it's just crazy. But like I say, that's why I just stayed consistent. I just kept working on it because it's all work in progress. I'm still doing the paint and sip business along with the entertainment part of it too. I'm still learning this and I'm be around new elements to it. Like I say, when this thing is over, listen, me Preston, we're working on some crazy ideas to add to this thing. Y'all ain't seeing that, this is nothing.
But I believe you, boy. I believe you. And the same thing.
He's not even 6 months in.
I can't. Hey, I just want to be to the year party, boy. I just want to be to the 1 year celebration party with my little apron on to protect myself from y'all throwing paint at me, and I have to.
Yeah, man. Maybe one of these sessions we may have you come in as a guest artist in a session. Who knows? That's one of the directions that we want to go in as well. Other artists to special guests.
You can see, man. I always down, bro. I always down. Right now, same thing as you, rebranding. The reality is, caricatures is a lot of hand drawn in advance. It's been a good run over 13 years, dog. But when you get presented with something that say evolve, you gotta evolve. You can't stay in the conform.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, I don't even look at this quarantine or this pandemic as a bad thing. I always look at the positive things. You know what I mean? Before this was going, I was going like crazy, non-stop, working so much. I always just looking for time to myself, and I've been using most of this time. Just for me, I haven't even been working like I should. And just looking to this time for me to develop some of those ideas.
But enjoy the break, boy. Enjoy the break. I had like a week break to really work on me, but then I gotta do my main goals thing. So we had to get back at it, get back to work, get back to graphics. But it's been a tremendous time. We have a few moments to take questions. Anybody? Boy, I didn't even know our passed. I didn't know our passed. That's crazy.
Didn't even feel like an hour.
No, well, that's again the creative leadership thing. But this is my response. I was sitting down before Preston even hit us up to do the challenge. Preston, stop being petty. But before he hit us up to do the Don't Rush challenge, I was sitting down on Instagram scrolling, right, and I was like, a lot of artists feeling it, dog. I saw it. I saw people start posting. I saw them slowing down. And I was like, boy, no. But it's the time when you're supposed to like relax, but bounce back and come and create. Because even you see, the Prime Minister even asking for creatives. They need creative solutions. And that's one thing we mastered. But we're going to move into questions. We have Stef here for a few more moments. I don't want to end without a question and answer period. So if you have any questions you want to ask, you have the master himself here. Bro, the question I'll have before people ask is family, dog. Like how I've seen men drive and I've seen men move, but I haven't ever seen a man so proud and so focused of his success, but his children proud too, bro. Like when I first met your daughter, before I know she's your daughter, but like she was proud of you, dog. Like I was like, that's crazy. How, as a up and coming, father one day, what would be your advice on that balance?
Well, and that's the thing, you know. I mean, everything I do is not just for me; it's for for them too. I wanna. What's important to me is how I impact them, in a positive way. I wanna leave a legacy for them too, to enjoy. With my daughter, me and my daughter is two peas in a pod, and
She's a daddy's girl.
yeah. So that's very key to me. You know what I mean? So all the
Right.
decisions, everything that I do, it's gonna reflect them as my person. So I kind of just be selfish in that aspect of doing anything and stuff like that. So you have to be really mindful of the decisions you make. You know,
Right.
all of these things you have to be very mindful of that. So yeah,
What about your son? What about your son following in
Yeah.
creativity? How did that make you feel as a
You know,
father?
you know, in the beginning, you know, I never, you know, when he was younger, he always was interested in being a basketball player.
Oh,
You
didn't
know,
know that.
he was fascinated. I mean, fascinated with Michael Jordan,
Right.
and he always used to say, "Nah, when I get older, I'm gonna be a ball and go to the NBA and that sort of thing." You know what I mean? So I always used to encourage him with that. But as he got older, you know what I mean? Those dreams were kind of like was in the way, but he was still into the basketball thing. I never knew he was into art. I never knew he was an artist. I never knew that. You know, because I always tried to push them to do what they love. And try to support them. But
It's good, man.
when he came out of school, you know, he started working for Coca-Cola and that. And he always used to say when he wants to come, he wants to do the customer sneakers.
Right.
And stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, just whenever you're ready, you know where to find me. You know, I'm here. So I have the store. This is all of this is for you. You know what I mean? But he continued working in there, and then when he left, he came with me. He came with the shop, and that's how we ended up in the shop. And working with my and again, he just blew that right out of proportion. That sneaker thing, because you know, I used to do the sneakers back in the day too.
Right.
Dabble on that. But him, that's his love because he loves sneakers and stuff like that too. So
I think he get that from you, but I think he get that from you.
yeah, man. He's a dope boy.
Yeah. We got Preston asking your first question. What is your vision for Tipsy Canvas, and what can we expect for the future?
I plead the fifth. I'm gonna see that, Preston. I'm gonna see that.
Preston say he asking for a friend. He ain't trying to set you up.
Preston trying to set me up. That's what he doing.
All right. So all the viewers, again, we always want to honor and say thank you to anybody who's listening. We want to give you this time just to ask any questions. You have our time. Every artist, every person who's on this creative leadership is a busy person. I want to thank you again for taking time out, bro. Last show with Preston, me and Preston had a good laugh, and that I had a client calling me 4 times, and then that caused a problem. Then he had a client call him 4 times. But that was funny because it's like, but the lesson is,
I have my phone on silent.
yeah, but the lesson is, where like anybody who I call to the show, these aren't people who have time like this to do this with. Like this is actually a sacrifice, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Anytime. And Matthew, if you're still listening, when this thing cool down, this pandemic thing, you know, we really want to come to Freeport and do Tipsy Canvas.
Boy, I saw that coming, but y'all don't stop. Actually, we're gonna hopefully schedule Matthew for next week. I'm looking to do I'm just confirming Matthew, Eddie the Magic Man, and I want to do a comedian.
Matthew doing some dope stuff, you know.
Yeah, I might want to do Eddie, Matthew, and maybe Jaquay. Because I really know Jaquay.
I see Ben. I don't know if Ben's still tuning in too. I see he's been doing a dope sip and paint in Freeport as well.
Yeah.
Boy, that's some dope stuff, bro.
Definitely, man. Hey, his show was dynamic too. He led, boy, like the Family Island life as an artist ain't easy. So anytime I hear people making it or trying to make a move, I respect it because I don't know. I would have come to Nassau. Even if I was from the Family Island, I think I would have moved to Nassau. Because
yeah, I know, right? I don't like Freeport. I don't like Freeport, but I'll come to do that.
But Matthew doing it, but like
Yeah,
he
man.
ta- he
Yeah,
talked
man. No problem.
he talked about that. Oh, Ben's still there, yeah, man. So we about to wrap up again. I'll give it one more minute for questions. If no questions, then I definitely want to give thank yous and I got to start preparing for next week. What is it? The island a little better. Junior Higgs said the island a little better. Uh,
But I want find
yeah, I went to the island. Like in the island, I was at random stores and restaurants for free, and they'd be like, "Oh, you could do this and this and opportunities just come." But it's like I won't do it, but I don't think you can be consistent enough. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like when your business grow to a point, you need a certain clientele. Like not everybody wants a caricature, bro. Especially in a time like this. Especially in a time like this. $10 for a caricature is a lot for some people. Why the hosts don't have a background? I don't paint pictures ahead of time, but I don't do that. My background plain because I simple. I am the art.
Yeah.
Nah,
You
for
are.
real. No,
Also, Ren, I could mention this year hopefully this year I plan on doing my first solo show.
boom, boom.
Yeah,